Hi, I'm Ara Khanikian, VFX Supervisor at Rodeo FX for Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
I'm Jérémie Maheu, Compositing Supervisor at Rodeo FX.
Today on Breaking Down the Breakdown, we'd like to take a couple of minutes and discuss The Stranger on Rings of Power.
Let's dive in.
What's really challenging with a mysterious character like this is the fact that when you create effects that evolve this way in an arc of 8 episodes, wind and fire and ice and all of those, they have to react in a way that really equates with his emotions. So that was a big challenge throughout the season for sure.
It was pretty exciting for us to be able to work on the forced perspective effect on the Rings of Power, because
which is the classic effect for...
Yeah, I was gonna say it's this iconic effect from the Lord of the Rings franchise. So essentially, to be able to achieve that, you have 2 different plates with different camera setup tied with a motion control rig, so Com can do a split screen of these 2 elements.
I mean, it's not as simple as A over B comps for these situations, but honestly, it was a pretty flawless way of working. It was the correct way of doing it, which was fantastic. I think you guys did a fantastic job on that.
Absolutely. So in the last episode, in episode 8, that's the big climactic moment for the Stranger where he learns to fully control his powers. And that's where we're able to basically reuse all of our expertise that we built throughout the other episodes to do the fire, to do levitation, debris, wind, and the trees.
So it's a case of, building the exact set piece completely in CG with our fabulous environment team. And then everything had to be simulation ready as well. So that was a big challenge. So any piece of vegetation we were putting in, the trees, the bushes, the leaves on the ground, everything needed to be ready to be either burnt, thrown into a big vortex of wind, or levitated up on the ground. So it was a huge collaboration in terms of, the effects department, the environment department, compositing department. It was like kind of a dance where everybody had to be completely in sync, and then being able at the last minute to just simulate everything and then make some nice shots out of it. That sequence with the tree is a good example as well of having multiple props or multiple elements on set that are different size.
It was actually really fun. We had to do a CG tree that matched the plate. And you realize when you have to model a tree and all the branches, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So we had to do also the CG branch that was falling on the ground, and it was falling on one of the main characters of the show.
Yeah, it was a great looking shot, it was a good looking shot, and I love that shot with just the bark that splits.
It was a simple close-up of the trunk, and you had to see part of the barks falling down, so the camera go up, and all those pieces of barks goes down, but the tree need to look, real, and it did. That sequence with the ice formation was fun. So you had the giant and the hardfoot. So there's a big difference in height between the 2.
And she's moving a little bit, which is natural, but as soon as the ice touches her fingers, theoretically, that motion is supposed to be completely static.
But the character was going like this, right? So you had to start to lock. Okay, we're just gonna lock this part of the arm. And then the arm was wiggling like this. So we had to keep going up and lock the whole arm. And then you're like, so what do we do? Are we going full CG with the character?
It was something very creative that we came up with, of just being able to split it apart into multiple elements and then reprojecting counter-animated geometry basically underneath it, where we would completely freeze the hand and leave enough motion in the elbows and the shoulders.
And yeah, for this whole sequence, Jérémie, our comp supervisor, did an amazing job on all those different comp sizes.
Yeah, I only have good memories on that show. It was so fun. The way everybody worked together, the interaction with all the artists, with the supervisors, the production, our clients. Fantastic, right? You guys did so well.